Welcome to the J.R. Hendrick Texan Consort, a podcast where we discuss the early life of yours truly. Here, narrating this, is Jimi Hendrix. Most of the 17th of March passed quietly. However, at 5 p.m. Eastern, Jim arrives at the mansion in Great Falls. He walks up, punches the key code, and goes straight to his home office, listening to James Dean when his office phone rang. "Hell, Claude, what do you want?" Jim said. "Nothing. I'm your friend," Claude said. "Your company's good enough for me. Same as always." "Yeah, same as always. So, you having an Easter barbecue at Swainfield?" "Why wouldn't I? She has a damn good hold on you. Despite all the chaos, I'm starting to enjoy Washington, D.C. No? You rally your element again. You were happy chasing oil, not power. The hell with that, Claude. You got Becky up your rear. Keep talking like that. You're on ice with me." "Hey, calm down," Claude said. "I just feel like you're making a mistake." "Yeah, whatever, Claude," Jim said. "Hey, why don't you come see me up in D.C. for the 4th of July? Count on it, Jim." 5 p.m. Central. At the house in Gainesville, JR is listening to Aqua when Ken sits beside him. "Hey, man," Ken said. "Oh, glad to see you," JR said. "We're good friends. Our company is good enough, same as always." "Yeah, that's the truth." "So, Chad and Joe are in Abilene?" "Yep." "Well, they're little fools. Despite all the fun, I think I finally figured it out," Jared said. "Sounds crazy." "No. Because you," Ken said, "you're a go-getter. You are a man of action. Unlike Brad and Jim Bob, you don't stay in one place. You move." Now, Jim Bob, he's the multiculturalist. Brad's the techno. It's like modern America. If we can just give those two an attitude adjustment. "Yeah," Jared said. "Good luck with that. I want this internship with Dad." "So where does that leave us?" "We keep in touch, Ken. I'm glad you're not moving to DFW with your family. Once you finish Odessa University College, I'll see if Daddy can put you up somewhere." "I appreciate this so much," Ken said. "I never had a chance. This is not prep school anymore." "No. This is so much more beyond that. JR, you were the kid pipsqueak back in those days. Now, you are the man. Because your daddy forced you to grow up fast." care about you, man. I love you, man. You chose Lubbock. I stayed here, behind. But no matter what, we still keep in touch. You have changed, and you are the man. Yeah, but you're the one with the strength. Yeah, that's not true. You have more strength than you'll ever know. God bless you, man. There was a pause. You know what? I think back over Christmas. You wanted to spend more time with me than Brad and Jim Bob. I dread coming back home tomorrow. We're rooming with Jim Bob, Ken said. Brad's too chicken to room with us. He'll never leave Mommy when he's home for spring break. Forget Brad. He's just old news. 7 p.m. Eastern. At Great Falls, Jim and Betsy host their Baptist pastor and his wife to a bone-in ribeye dinner with scalloped potatoes. 9 p.m. Central. In Gainesville, Jer and Ken are listening to Carly Simon. Ken's Choice. Meanwhile, an hour later in Washington, Jim and Betsy are listening to some sad Patsy Cline songs. Despite the dinner with the pastor, Jim's attitude towards Washington, D.C. was beginning to grow melancholic. 7 p.m. Central. Curtis and Mary fix a dinner of meatloaf and scalloped potatoes with a choice of Dr. Pepper or root beer. 5:50 a.m. Eastern. Jim has finished his morning workout and goes upstairs to the main mansion hallway on the west side of the mansion, near the security desk. This morning, Betsy would be joining him in the chapel. He had already told Amy Ormiston to release the latest press release for the day. The statement would be about investment capital rules now being governed through the help of Erskine Bowles. Jim is not fond of the rules, and he would make that very clear in the press release. 6:45 a.m. Eastern. At the home chapel, Jim is reading his Bible and deep in prayer, confessing his sins. Betsy sits beside him and slides her arm around him. Wish you should come and choose not to work today, Betsy said. Woman, Clinton didn't pay me to be in this country, to work for this country, and go play hooky. Be that as it may, we are hosted in your house tonight. 6:40 a.m. Central. Jana wakes up in the house in Gainesville. He is sitting by the fire, waiting for Ken to get up. They would be leaving at 8 in the morning. arriving 40 minutes before takeoff. Bessie had given orders after they left for Curtis and Mary to clean up and close off the house in Gainesville. It would not be used again until Christmas time, 8 a.m. Curtis, JR, and Ken pull out of the house in Gainesville, headed for DFW Airport to catch the Cessna, where Rod, the pilot, would take them back to Odessa. 9 a.m. Meanwhile, in Washington, D.C., Jim places a consultation call to Texas Tech economist Professor David John Galworthy. Galworthy was considering a summer post doctorate and American University. Jim would later thank him for teaching economics to JR. 10 a.m. Central. JR and Ken arrive at DFW Airport. Rod met them at the gate. "Let's get your luggage loaded now," Rod said. "Mark is my co-pilot. We should get you back in Midland in 50 minutes. "10:40 a.m. Central. The Cessna taxis down the runway and departs Dallas-Fort Worth Airport, bound for Midland International Airport. "Thanks to JR, I feel more alive. This is almost like riding a helicopter. Something my mom won't let me do," Ken said. "You run with a member of the Hendrick family and treat him right? You get treated like a member of the Hendrick family," Gerald said. "After the airport, we go straight to the ranch. Grandma's got lunch for us." 10:30 a.m. The jet landed at Midland International Airport, and Darren met them in JR's Hummer to take them straight back to the ridge. "2 p.m. Eastern. Jim is returning home early to his house in Great Falls. He is greeted by Evan, an evening tower security guard. 2 p.m. Central. JR and Ken arrive at the Majestic to discover that Jim had upgraded them to a suite so that each of them could have their own beds. JR, Jim Bob, and Ken. 3 p.m. Eastern. As Bessie is watching TV, Jim is in his office, writing letters to family back home. He cautioned Kyle against the devil-may-care attitude towards his family and the ranch, especially